Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York and I'm here in beautiful Atlantic City. Today I'm recording the air show, but I decided to do a separate video on some stuff going on over at the Hard Rock as well as the Showboat. Come along with me. I'll talk about it a little bit more during the editing process because there's a lot of noise behind me. It's going to be a fun afternoon. Now, technically, I wasn't planning on making this video. I actually came down here for the 2026 Soar Shore Air Show, which you've probably already seen here on the New York channel. That was the main reason for the trip, but the weather was absolutely perfect. Blue skies, comfortable temperatures, a nice ocean breeze, and honestly, one of the nicest days we've had so far this year. After spending an hour or two checking out the beginning of the show, I decided to take a walk on the boardwalk, and no real agenda, no destination in mind, just some good old-fashioned Atlantic City people watching and a chance to see what's new around the boardwalk. As many of you know, Atlantic City is constantly changing. One week, something or other is under construction. The next week, it's open. A restaurant closes, another one opens. Attractions come and go. That's one of the reasons I enjoy doing these update videos. Even if you've been here recently, chances are something's changed. So today, we're heading north along the boardwalk. We'll check out some of the latest developments over at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, take a look at some of the casino renovations that have been underway for quite a few months now, stop by a brand new restaurant that just opened, and peek at another restaurant that's coming soon, and then we'll continue north to Showboat where there's even more changes taking place. We'll check out dinosaurs, seafood buffets, carnival attractions, construction projects, and some future plans that could reshape this entire section of the boardwalk, so grab some comfortable walking shoes and a ice cold beer or soft drink and let's explore the north end of the boardwalk here in Atlantic City. If you watch the channel, you know there's been a lot of renovations to this boardwalk since past fall, and I think they're tying up loose ends now. They still have a couple projects underway, but hopefully by the next week or two they'll be done and this boardwalk will be ready for the summer season. They're doing a great job, by the way. The boardwalk looks really good. One thing that's immediately noticeable today is the crowd. The air show always brings people into town, but even beyond that, Atlantic City feels alive today. The boardwalk is packed, families pushing strollers, couples enjoying the sunshine, groups of friends carrying beach chairs and coolers, cyclists weaving through the traffic, and people sitting on benches watching the ocean and, of course, staring at the sky at that air show. This is exactly what Atlantic City should look like on a beautiful late spring afternoon. It's amazing how much weather impacts this town. You can have a rainy weekend and everything feels quiet. Then you get a day like today and suddenly the boardwalk feels like the center of the universe. Resorts had their big annual beach ball drop just last weekend and this boardwalk was complete, and now it's completely torn up again. They're replacing the old with the new, and it just goes to show you since last week how aggressive they are attacking this boardwalk, getting it in shape. Of course, the boardwalk here is iconic. It's the world's oldest and longest boardwalk. It was built in 1870, and speaking of history, I am just beginning to work on a series for this channel about the Atlantic City history all the way from the Lenni Lenape Indians to modern day, and it's going to be a series, several videos, probably about a half dozen, maybe more videos from, like I said, the very beginning to current day, and that's something to look forward to this coming fall. Hard Rock continues to be one of the busiest casinos here in Atlantic City. Ever since they opened in 2018, they've maintained a level of energy that's really hard to match. And one of the newest additions here is Federal Donuts and Chicken right next to the Icon Lounge on the second level. This location just recently opened and it's already generating a lot of attention. If you spent any time around Philadelphia, you've probably heard of Federal Donuts and Chicken. They're known for combining two things that almost everybody loves, chicken and donuts. A pretty simple formula, but apparently a very successful one. The restaurant has a clean, modern look. The menu isn't huge. They focus on doing a handful of items well rather than trying to be everything to everyone. Of course, I'll be stopping in soon for the Jersey Jeff Eats channel. Renovations continue here at the Hard Rocks Casino. Well, I was here about a week ago and they were redoing the area all around the Hard Rock Cafe. Now they're doing the area all around the Sugar Factory, and well, they're replacing carpets and just keeping things shiny and new and smelling really good, by the way. I don't know, maybe it's me. Nothing like the smell of new construction and carpets. Although donuts and chicken smells pretty good too, I can tell you that. Speaking of food, let's head over to Ovation Hall where Hard Rock is opening up another restaurant. It's going to be called Sitar. Now this one isn't open yet, but work appears to be progressing nicely. For those unfamiliar, Sitar will focus on Indian cuisine. And honestly, that's something Atlantic City could use more of. One of the strengths of larger cities is culinary diversity. The more dining choices available, the better, and Indian food has become increasingly popular throughout New Jersey, and adding a dedicated restaurant inside the Hard Rock could attract both casino visitors and local residents looking for something different. This space at the Showboat's now Tacos El Diablo. It's been quite a few places over the past several years. Let's hope this one sticks for a little while. As we walk in front of the Showboat, quite a few new things are happening here. There's one thing I can say about Showboat: you cannot accuse them of standing still. They try things, lots of things, and today we'll take a look at several of them. As you can see on the beach side of the boardwalk, they have several new carnival stands, a couple of food trucks, games of chances, and they're building a stage. Hopefully they'll have some live entertainment out here as well. Of course, on the left side, we have B&B Burger, Costa Pizza, and the ice cream place as well. Hey, a shout out to Jim K as well as the Blind Beard. They both left super thanks here on recent videos, and both, by the way, members of the New York channel. Jim K wrote a great song about the New York channel, the New York network, I should say, and I'm going to feature that in a music video coming up shortly here. Also, a shout out to Fabuloso I7X, the newest member here on the New York channel. Membership, of course, has its perks, including exclusive videos, voicemail responses to comments, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're not a member yet, why not sign up? I'll leave a link in the upper right-hand corner right now. I'm really happy with the way the membership's growing here on the channel. Thanks for becoming a member and supporting the New York channel, Fabuloso. I appreciate it. The dinosaurs are back and looking pretty decent. I mean, every time I come here, they're either not here, or they are here, or they're in bad shape, and then they're in good shape. I never know what to expect from this dinosaur attraction, but right now it's looking pretty good. Let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the summer. Some more food trucks on the beach side. And the seafood buffet is back here at the Showboat as well. People love buffets, especially when seafood is involved. Crab legs, shrimp, fish, clams, mussels. Seafood remains one of the most popular dining categories in Atlantic City. People come to the Jersey Shore expecting seafood. It's practically a part of the experience, and Showboat is hoping to capitalize on that demand. Now let's talk about one of the most important projects currently underway, the Garden Pier area. Many longtime Atlantic City visitors remember Garden Pier from its better days. For years it served as an important landmark. Unfortunately, time wasn't always kind to the structures. Sections deteriorated, maintenance became increasingly challenging, and eventually major decisions had to be made. Today we're seeing what might be the next chapter starting to unfold: demolition work, reconstruction efforts, and planning for future attractions. Showboat's vision appears to be creating a more modern, family-oriented destination. It's still early, there's plenty of work remaining, but progress is visible, and well, I guess that's encouraging. Atlantic City has always faced an interesting challenge. How do you balance preserving history while also moving forward? And that's not easy. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated on this project. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the updates, found it informative. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and share it on your social media. I'll see you around the city.